FM, your flagship political station, where we keep you updated on what is going on in the polity, in governance, and in policy. The program is sponsored from the office of Senator Sunday Marshall Katung, the senator representing Kaduna South Senatorial District. Today is Wednesday, and we shall be taking you to the National Assembly, where Senator Marshall Katung, in the course of giving the people of Southern Kaduna effective representation, he sponsored a bill or a motion, put it this way, a motion for the revitalization of the textile industries in Kaduna, not only in Kaduna, in the northern state. And of course, because textile have to do with issue of employment, skill development, and all that, and of course, making impact in the development of the country. Talking about, let's have put our people into production instead of importation. It attracted a lot of interest from other senators across the country, not only in the north, across the country. And they co-sponsored that motion, and a lot of positive contributions were made in that motion. As a result, we shall bring it to bear for the listener to hear how activities are being conducted in the National Assembly. We said the program aims at promoting the workings of Senator Marshall Katung in the National Assembly toward giving the good people of Southern Kaduna effective representation in the core areas of law-making, representation, appropriation, and oversight function. Radio, as it is all about informing the people, educating them, sensitizing them, and of course, entertaining them. In the aspect of information, education, we shall take the listener to the National Assembly for him to hear how bills, motions are being sponsors, raised, towards representing the interests of the people. So the motion raised by Senator Marshall Katung, co-sponsored by other senators. Let's take you to the National Assembly, hear how it pans out. Take a listen.
The fourth order of the day is a motion standing in the name of Senator Katung Sunday Marshall and 9 others on the urgent need to revive the textiles industry in Nigeria, and with particular reference to Kaduna, Kano Act. Mr. President, you may wish to invite Senator Katung Sunday Marshall to move the motion.
Senator Katung Sunday Marshall, invited. You can proceed.
Thank you very much, Mr. President. Sunday Marshall Katung, I represent the people of Kaduna South Senatorial District. And with your kind permission, Mr. President, in addition to the co-sponsors listed, I want to also name the following as co-sponsors of this motion: Senator Musa Mustafa, Senator Shuaibu Lau, Senator Friday Komboe, Senator Shehu Kaka, Senator Natasha Akoti, Senator Onao Ogoshi, Senator Peter Jia, Senator Amos Yohana, Senator Abdulaziz Yar Adua, Senator Malam Madori Abdulhamid, Senator Sabi Alhaji Ya'u, Senator Professor Anthony Ani, and Senator Dicket Plan.
You forgot to mention my name. I'm one of the co-sponsors.
Yes, sir. And Senator Barrow Jibrin. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. The Senate notes that the first large textile manufacturing mill in Nigeria was built in Kaduna State and began production in 1957. And this was replicated in all the regions in the country, especially the eastern and western regions, resulting in tremendous growth in the textile industry. Also note that the Nigerian textile industry blossomed in the 1960s and 1970s following committed government interventionist schemes such as the ban on importation of textiles, which ultimately drove many investors into the sector. Further note that by the late 1970s and 80s, there were 167 textile mills in the country that provided 500,000 direct employments, thereby making the textile industry the highest employer of labor in Nigeria after the federal government. Cognizant that Kaduna was referred to as a textile city because it housed giant integrated mills and had the headquarters of the Nigerian Textile Manufacturers Association, when the state could actually boast of about 11 textiles companies operating at optimal capacity, including the Arewa Textiles, Fantex Nigeria Limited, Nortex Nigeria Limited, Supertex Limited, United Nigeria Textile Limited, providing employment and business opportunities to thousands of people. Regrets that by the year 1997, Kaduna Textile Limited, Arewa Textile, and UNTL were barely functioning, operating with obsolete equipments without capital to obtain spare parts, coupled with irregular source of electricity. Also regrets that by the year 2007, all these mills, all the three mills had shut down, with over 7,000 employees losing their jobs, and the once admirable structures that used to house those industries becoming a derelict shadow of themselves. Further regrets that 65 years after the years of textile boom, the fortunes of the once flourishing industrial sector have tumbled and reduced the sector to an unenviable status of the weakest segment of Nigeria's industrial sector. Concerned that there are currently no new investments in the sector, and Nigeria is currently a net importer of textile products and relying on importation to meet over 99% of its domestic needs. Also concerned that it is undeniable that the lost glory is yet to be restored, and it is even hard to believe that the Nigerian textile industry once occupied an enviable spot of being the third largest in Africa in the 1980s, generating as much as $2 billion annually, and with a capacity of producing more than 1.4 billion different pieces of textile products, including African prints, shirting, bed sheets, furnishing fabrics, towels, embroidery, lace, table and bed linen, Guinea brocades, wax prints, Java prints, jute and fishing nets. Worried that despite the introduction of an industrial revolution plan aimed at revamping and fast-tracking the growth and development of the cotton, textile and garment sector, as well as addressing the various problems facing it, it is obvious that at the moment, one of the most daunting challenges steering the sector on the face is the influx of foreign textiles into the country. Also worried that with the lifting of the ban on textile importation in 2010, Nigeria now has almost 80% of its textiles imported from China, Indonesia, Taiwan, and other countries. This trend is definitely not helping the Nigerian economy in terms of employment, job creation, and needed foreign exchange. Accordingly, the Senate resolves to call on the federal government, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Trade and Investment as a matter of urgency to ensure the revival of the textile industries in Kaduna and Kano in particular, and the country in general, as this will further create job opportunities for the unemployed population of our country, thereby addressing youth restiveness and attendant insecurity. 2, also urge the Nigerian Customs Service to increase surveillance of our borders to check the activities of smugglers and ensure collections of the right tariffs for all imported textiles and other related produce. Mr. President, I so move.
Senator Jibrin Isa Ochocho.
Mr. President, very distinguished colleagues, I am Isa Jibrin, representing the very good people of Kogi East. Mr. President, first I want to thank Senator Katung for this well thought out motion. It is so comprehensive and straight to the point. Mr. President, first I want to state that the issue of import substitution strategy, which we've been dwelling on for so long a time, the issue of textile companies is one of those issues that we are supposed to address when it comes to import substitution strategy. Import substitution strategy is supposed to conserve foreign exchange. As we know today, Nigeria has a need for foreign exchange for many other important things. When we know that a particular product can be produced conveniently in Nigeria, we should be able to enforce the import substitution strategy. And textile company falls within that category. Your Excellency, going down the memory lane, like you said, The textile industry used to be a major employer of laborers in Nigeria, both skilled and unskilled. As it is today, those factories have collapsed. The owners of those factories are bankrupt. Many of them today are finding it very difficult to survive because they are still owing banks. Apart from the Kaduna axis that he's talking about, if you go to Lagos, for example, the likes of Aswani Textiles, which used to be a major employer of labor, has gone down the drain. Go to, in the eastern part of the country, Aba Textiles is suffering the same fate. This promotion is very important. Well, a way I want us to approach it is that we should not just allow it to die here the way many of the motions have died. I want us to engage the Ministry of Industries. There has to be a comprehensive package on how to address this textile industry. First, the existing factories have machineries and equipment. Those machineries and equipment can be valued. When they are valued, that represents the equity stake of the original promoters. Then Nigerian government, through the Bank of Industry, can now provide additional machinery to those factories. That becomes the equity stake of the federal government in those factories. Then at the end of the day, the commercial banks can now grant working capital to these companies. That is the way it has to go. We have to sit down with the Ministry of Industry and tell them how to go about this if they don't know. I don't know if they know, but I think it's something we have to sit down with them. Otherwise, this motion will die. By the time you send it to them, they may not know what to do with it, and at the end of the day, we will not get the desired result. I think we should invite them. Let them come and sit down with us. We'll take them through the rudiments of this, on how this should be structured. This is what we call financial engineering. We have to structure it such a way that this motion can pass the test of time. So I want to mention that apart from the foreign exchange that will be conserved by not importing these textile products, by producing these textile products in Nigeria, there are other benefits. We have the backward integration, wherein the cotton farmers will go back into action, okay? Because the major product is cotton. The major input is cotton. The cotton farmers in the north and wherever will now go back into action.
Thank you. You have spoken enough. You have 1 second remaining.
Then, Mr. Chairman, Mr. President, sorry. Now, if we are able to put this package together, the Nigerian Customs Service has to be up and running. There are two alternatives. One, we have to institute prohibitive import tariff on imported textiles. Prohibitive. That is to say that nobody will want to do it because, I mean, if you are saying 1,000%, for example, people will be scared. It's either prohibitive import tariffs on imported products, on imported fabrics, or outright ban. And the Nigerian Customs Service should be up and running in implementing that. I thank you.
Thank you, Senator
Borno Senatorial District.
Yes, that was Senator Sunday Marshall Katung, the senator representing Kaduna South Senatorial District, with a motion co-sponsored by others toward the revitalization of the textile industry in the north and other parts of the country. A lot of issues were raised in that motion. You know, in 2007, the textile story in Kaduna in particular and some parts of the north, which used to produce thousands of jobs, hundreds of thousands of jobs, you know, just went down the drain. And effort have been made by previous government towards bringing the good story back, but it hasn't. Can we give up? No. So, hope is what that keeps us alive. Thank God for Senator Marshall Katung's idea to bring it back again. And of course, we know that there's much money in the hands of government. Can this government just be intentional to say the money gotten from the subsidy regime, which is some governors are getting triple what they used to get before. Local governments are getting more money. The federal government is getting more money. If the government can be intentional to say, let's set aside a part of this money toward revitalizing the textile industry, get hundreds of thousands of jobs on the ground. Let's be productive. Like he said, textile industry used to contribute over $2 billion yearly, aside the hundreds of thousands of jobs provided. We shall be going on a commercial timer. When we come back, we will hear the contribution of other senators because the motion concerns the whole country. Stay tuned. We shall be right back.
Kana aiki kuma kana so ka ji sababbin labarai da yana faruwa a Najeriya, ka kunna rediyon ka kana ji Invicta 98.9 FM Kaduna.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Are you serious? For real, are you serious? Invicta FM.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes o, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Na more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together.
E get why we dey plan and pray for our children every day.
E get why.
E get why we dey get up to go hustle every day.
E get why.
And e get why Nigerians trust M&B paracetamol, the red one, every day.
E get why.
E dey show pain red card kia, so we fit to face life without pains. Therefore, next time pain show him wawa face, knock am with M&B paracetamol, the red one.
E get why.
M&B paracetamol, the red one na for you and your family, and the clear pain, small cold and fever, one hand. If your symptoms no clear after 2 days, go see doctor. A&B paracetamol go give you quick relief one time.
I found something inside my Nescafe Original 3-in-1 pack the other day. A unique code printed inside.
Yes, so every pack of Nescafe Original 3-in-1 now comes with a code inside in the Nescafe Next Level promo. Just text the code to *7022# and you could win 500,000 naira cash, business tools, and training. Up to 1 million naira in prizes to be won. Promo runs until June 30th, 2026. T's and C's apply. Nescafe. Make your world.
Mama ne masu kyau sun sani Dettol na tsaro kowace rana. Idan aka fito waje, neman arziki fa, kasuwanci kuma fa, yara na wasa a taɓo, amma ban damu ba. Awanni 12 na tsaro kowace rana.
Da amfani koyaushe, Dettol yana da sinadarin tsaro na tsawon awanni 12. Dettol, tsare iyalanku daga ƙwayoyin cututtuka sama da 100 domin su zauna cikin ƙoshin lafiya.
Dettol, be 100% sure.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari, Kivo.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Join the game on promo on the site or app. Win an iPhone 16 and cash prizes up to 750,000 naira. Enter promo code Nigeria on and boost your game. 1xBet, game on, together in the game. Bet responsibly. 18 plus. T's and C's apply.
Sallah ta gabato, shagungula sun kankama.
More bikin sallar ka da samun garaɓasa daga kamfanin Itel.
Samu samfurin wayar salula ta Itel City 200 akan farashin 139,900.
Har ila yau zaka samu Itel A200 Plus akan farashin 129,900 tare da samun sauƙin 5,000 a kowane siye.
Garaɓasar za ta fara ne daga 15 ga watan Mayu zuwa 15 ga watan Yuni. Gaggauta domin samun naka. Itel more rayuwa ta jin daɗi.
Everybody come outside, oh! It don't happen. Hey!
Cletus, why you dey shout like this?
Go TV don't bust my head, oh! You never hear say decoder plus antenna plus 1 month jolly subscription. Now only 15,000 naira.
You say?
Go TV don't scatter market with their World Cup special offer, oh! With only 15,000 naira, we go carry cha-cha decoder plus antenna plus 1 month subscription. Take torchlight the whole 104 matches for this FIFA World Cup 2026 with correct pidgin commentary. All this go happen live for 4 correct channels for Super Sport on Top Go TV.
Hey, this one no be small thing, oh! Make I go arrange my own decoder sharp.
Go TV. Love it.
Hasken rana in ya fito sabuwar rana ta bayyana ga uniform an shirya mana kuma ga mu akan hanyar zuwa Milo a cikin kofi me dimi ga inganci an yi shi da malta Milo an yi shi da madara Milo an sa mishi koko Milo yanda dai ya kamata Milo mama ta ce in shanye
Milo.
No be one, no be two, we plenty, this not true. With Cocoa Glow, your skin they glow. Even tone, your shine they show. Aloe Soothe, for soft skin, dry skin repair, no dryness. Med extra hydration for strong moisture. Advanced repair, skin good as new. This is how we do.
Vaseline lotions, enriched with extracts, oils, and moisturizing glycerin. Choose the lotion that gets you.
Oh, yeah, choose your own. Make your skin in the show. Vaseline lotions for you. Ooh, yeah.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do younger with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Mama, sai kin gan yadda na wanke ban ɗakin nan ya wanku sosai fa.
Tabbas zai iya wankuwa sosai a ido, amma idan ba da hypo toilet cleaner kika yi amfani ba wajen kariya, to ban ɗaki cike yake da ƙwayoyin cuta baja-baja.
Haka ne, kara ku yarje wa ƙwayoyin cuta, ku kare ban ɗakin ku kullum da hypo toilet cleaner.
Jolly Johnny akan titi ke magana. A yau za mu ga kyakkyawar sani da mutane suka yi wa Maggi Chicken Flavor. Na gaba karanto harufan celery.
S-E-A-L-A-R-R-I-E celery.
Haba mutumina, ka ce kawai ka sauya harufan zuwa salary. To ga damar ƙarshe, karanto mana harufan turmeric.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C. Turmeric.
Kin yi daidai, ga kwali ɗaya na Maggi Chicken Flavor ki ɗauka.
Maggi Chicken Flavor tare da albasa, celery da kuma turmeric mai canza wasa na.
Even in Nigeria, that hot pounded yam and soup can't wait because a penalty is about to be taken. The FIFA World Cup 2026 starts June 11th to July 19th. All 104 games, pigeon commentary, and 4 dedicated channels. Yes! Get the special offer, DSTV decoder, dish, and 1 month Yanga subscription for only 15,000 naira. The FIFA World Cup live on Supersport, only on DSTV.
I been sit down for side, they look wetin politicians they do for my country. I can't begin vex with how them take the run things. From pack to loot and later tiff. The situation too vex me. I can't decide to get my PVC to vote all of them out. After election, them still win again. This time, the matter come to vex me until when I realize say only me no fit to vote out bad leaders. I use vex, buy material, so agbada, come join politics. I tell myself, say, if I no fit to vote them out, I go there myself to change the situation of all Nigerians. But after I win election, Obanje enter my body. Me self come begin to tiff and back money. Nigerians, now we they do ourselves. Good leadership, they start from homes. Train your children with good morals and values. And when them reach up there, if a political ogbanje see them, it go wrong.
Thank you for staying tuned to Invicta 98.9 FM and welcome back from that commercial time out. The program is Trust the Process. It is a political and leadership accountability program connecting with the people, telling the people what, for example, a leader is sent by the people to go and do, and he's reporting back. Senator Masha Katun is the sponsor of the program Trust the Process. The program set out to promote his activities in the 10th Senate in the core areas of lawmaking, representation, appropriation, and oversight function. My name is Ango Bally. I'm your regular host. Today, we are looking at the motion raised and sponsored, co-sponsored too by other senators, raised by Senator Masha Katun, towards revitalizing the textile industries. The motion was received serious deliberation. Senator Adams Oshomole, senator from Edo North. His background is tailoring. He started in Kaduna. In fact, Senator Oshomole background and met his brand from the textile industry. He rose up to become the president of Nigeria Labour Congress from the background of the textile activities involvement here in Kaduna. He was one of the key persons to make his own contribution, considering that that is his own background. Let's take a listen to Oshomole. Stay tuned.
Just to say that in Kano, Mr. President, in Kano City, not the whole of Kano State, in Bompai, we have so many textile factories, from blanket making to towel to socks, and then we move to Sharada. You have several textile factories producing various fabrics. My brother from Lagos has just reminded us that from Ikeja Textile Mill set up by Wolowo, we had several in Igomu, Apapa, even Baba Adini of Korodu. We had Nakib Tex all over the country. In Port Harcourt, we had several textile factories.